Probably a good place to start is you're a Collingwood man a lot of your life, became a board member there and worked at the club. But then you gave 4 years to North Melbourne that had such an impact on the club and the shape it's in today. And you've said after leaving the club that you're a North Melbourne fan now. What was it about North Melbourne and the club that you fell in love with and won your heart over?
From day one, I felt a part of the organisation, and it's really very difficult to imagine that you can step out of a football club that you've been a part of for 40 years, the Magpies. I went to grand finals, I worked for them, I was a board member, I did all their legal work, and almost within 24 hours of the decision to go to North, I was embraced without question. And the very first person to ring me when the internal group had decided to appoint me was Glenn Archer. So you've got a club legend who's got your number and has rung you up. And we'd sort of seen each other around the traps, but we'd never really spoken. And so for him to say to me, look, Huge, welcome aboard, really look forward to working with you. Nothing is too hard. You ask me and I'll help. People say to me, how possibly could you go from supporting a club you love like the Magpies to the Kangaroos? And I said, well, as much as I love the Pies, I was never really a part of it, never really felt a part of the club, funnily enough. Even as a director, I felt sort of almost as an observer in some cases. Whereas at North Melbourne, I felt it got into my skin, it got into my bones, it got into my blood, and I couldn't imagine going back to anything else.